at GM, there's a special elevator only for senior executives. We have no such thing at Tesla.
Why do you want the competition?
The whole point of Tesla is to accelerate the advent of electric vehicles and sustainable transport. We're trying to help the environment. We think it's the most serious problem that humanity faces.
Elon is once again making moves that disrupt the market forever. And this time, GM is feeling the most of the heat. But to be honest with you, everything we know will change after this. He is creating something like a tsunami that is fundamentally altering the landscape of the automotive industry. This transformation presents an intriguing mix of opportunities and daunting challenges for the traditional automakers who have long dominated the market. A lot of people are calling Elon a genius superhero, and a significant other are calling him a ruthless businessman that just wants monopoly. What's the truth? Well, I will just provide you with the facts. You be the judge. So what's happening exactly? Well, many legacy car manufacturers are in a scramble to catch up as they face the reality that the automotive world is rapidly pivoting towards EVs. Sadly, the high costs tied to developing cutting-edge EV technologies and the required infrastructure are looking like unsolvable hurdles. Elon just made it worse for all of them, including GM. But he didn't do it alone. You see, the EV market is turning into a fierce battlefield, with new brands trying to claim a slice of this lucrative pie. So he just used this opportunity to solidify his empire. Now don't get it wrong. As new challengers enter the field, even the once dominant players like Tesla have been struggling. This isn't just a rivalry, it's bloodshed, according to Carlos Tavers, the CEO of Stellantis. But here's the thing. The man, Elon, is some kind of genius. He is pushing the entire industry into a new era. And the crazy part is, it is working for them. But GM is caught in the middle of all of this, and it seems like things will never be the same for them. But next up, it's Jeep and the whole Stellantis family. You see, there is a reason Carlos Tavers is scared. Elon is making lots of ruthless business moves, and he is not stopping. So what's his plan exactly? See, Elon is a big believer of first principles thinking. You might wonder, what exactly does that mean? And so what? Well, this is a way of thinking that involves taking complex problems and breaking them down into their most basic truths. Then, instead of accepting established norms, he builds solutions from the ground up. This mindset empowers Musk to innovate in ways that leave traditional industry thinking in the dust. A shining example of this strategy in action is found in Tesla's approach to battery production. Musk has prioritized cutting battery costs by leveraging economies of scale and vertical integration, allowing Tesla to emerge not just as an automaker but as a groundbreaking technology company at the leading edge of energy solutions. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. Musk's playbook goes well beyond just reducing costs. It also includes bold pricing strategies coupled with rapid production scaling. Take models like the Model 3 and Model Y, for example. By slashing prices on these vehicles, Tesla has made electric vehicles much more accessible to everyday consumers. This daring move has forced other car manufacturers to either adapt their pricing or face the harsh reality of losing their market share. It's a game changer, a deliberate tactic that not only boosts consumer demand for EVs, but also places immense pressure on competitors to reevaluate their pricing game plans in order to keep pace with the shifting market. But we need to talk about this in detail. Forced to fight a war. Recently, Tesla found itself at a pivotal moment. Its sleek electric vehicles were just shimmering brilliantly beneath the warm California sun. What was once a golden age for the company, hailed as the unchallenged titan of the electric vehicle market, had morphed into a battleground rife with competition. The stakes were soaring as competitors from around the globe, particularly China, rushed into the arena with their own electric offerings. Tesla was no longer the solo act it used to be. Now it faced a fierce price war that could drastically alter its trajectory. Elon Musk, the unpredictable leader steering the Tesla ship, was feeling the pressure. He paced his office, a whirlwind of thoughts and worries. Just weeks prior, he had made the tough call to implement drastic price cuts across Tesla's entire lineup in a desperate bid to counteract declining sales figures and the growing threat from rivals. It was the Model Y, Tesla's crown jewel and best-selling vehicle, that took a significant hit. It saw its price reduced by a staggering $2,000 in the US market. The decision was also for the Europe and China markets, where massive reductions were rolled out as well. This was not merely a random decision, it was a strategic move born out of sheer necessity. Musk's reasoning? Tesla prices must change frequently to match production with demand. He tweeted defiantly. This declaration came in the midst of a barrage of criticism where skeptics questioned the long-term viability and sustainability of such aggressive pricing maneuvers. However, buried beneath the layers of social media bravado lay a more profound anxiety. The very existence of Tesla was at stake in a market that was steadily becoming more crowded and cutthroat. Market reaction. Across the globe, rival manufacturers were not just twiddling their thumbs, they were moving swiftly to capture market share. Chinese automakers such as BYD and Li Auto hit back hard against Tesla's price cuts, unveiling their own aggressive reductions in a matter of days. For instance, BYD made headlines with the launch of a new model priced at a jaw-dropping $16,600. Not to be outdone, Li Auto announced discounts ranging from $2,485 to a whopping $4,144 on multiple models throughout their lineup. The automotive landscape was rapidly transforming. What had once appeared to be a thrilling race for innovation had devolved into a brutal elimination game where only the strongest contenders would thrive. As the latest sales figures rolled in, they painted a stark and grim picture for Tesla. The company reported its first quarterly decline in deliveries in nearly 4 years, a hard-hitting reminder that even the giants of the industry could stumble and fall. The once glistening stock price began to reflect this mounting uncertainty, plummeting more than 40% year-to-date. Anxiety swept through investors, leaving them questioning whether Tesla could sustain its growth trajectory in the face of such fierce global competition. Musk recognized that to regain momentum, his company needed to do more than just implement price cuts. It required a rejuvenated focus on innovation and an exceptional customer experience. In response to this urgent situation, Tesla needed to do some brainstorming sessions. And this is Elon we are talking about. He will even sleep on the floor if he needs to. Tesla's engineers needed to work on ways to improve battery efficiency, ensuring that Tesla vehicles would outperform the competition. Expanding the supercharger network was a top priority. They wanted to guarantee that Tesla owners could charge their vehicles quickly and conveniently, regardless of where their travels might take them. The team also explored potential partnerships with cutting-edge tech companies to integrate advanced software features that would give Tesla the competitive edge it desperately needed. However, in the midst of this urgent planning, an unsettling wave swept through the company as news of layoffs emerged. Musk had made the difficult decision to cut more than 10% of Tesla's workforce, a move that felt anything but easy. "We need to keep Tesla lean and innovative," he articulated in an internal memo. While difficult conversations were on the horizon, Musk believed that these changes were essential for navigating the storm that lay ahead. As weeks morphed into months, it became clear that Musk's strategy was beginning to yield results. The enhancements to Tesla's vehicle offerings captured public attention once more. Customers were not only lured by the lower prices, but also drawn in by the promise of groundbreaking technology and an unparalleled driving experience that no one else could match. Even amidst the ongoing price war, Tesla emerged as a fierce contender, invigorated and ready to fight. This shift allowed Tesla to find its footing again, regaining the confidence necessary to navigate the turbulent marketplace. With each new day, as more drivers opted for Teslas based on their reliability and performance, a powerful message emerged. Though the battle was fierce, Tesla was far from finished. The company had learned a crucial lesson. That adaptability was the cornerstone of success in this new era of electric mobility. This was more than just a battle of products. It was a struggle for survival. Musk understood the landscape very well. This was not just about cars, it was about the future of transportation technology and how consumers would interact with energy in the coming years. So the reality all along? Musk's vision is much more than just pricing strategies. Convenience. See, there is a problem with EVs, and he clearly understands that building a dependable charging infrastructure is essential for the success of electric vehicles. Enter the Tesla Supercharger Network, a massive advantage that alleviates range anxiety for potential EV buyers. With fast and convenient charging stations strategically placed, consumers can feel more at ease when choosing a Tesla. It's a smart move to ensure the comfort and confidence of potential buyers, pushing them one step closer to the electric revolution. And it worked. Let me explain. Widespread availability? Check, and let's talk numbers. As of July 2024, Tesla has strategically established over 6,500 supercharger stations around the world, equipped with nearly $60,000 connectors. These charging stations are cleverly situated along major highways and conveniently close to amenities like restaurants, shopping centers, and rest areas. This extensive network doesn't just provide a safety net for Tesla drivers, it empowers them to embark on long trips without the nagging fear of running out of charge. The result: a remarkable reduction in range anxiety that has historically held back many potential electric vehicle owners. And the cherry on top? Fast charging capabilities. The new V3 superchargers from Tesla, capable of delivering up to 250 kilowatts, add approximately 75 miles of range in just 5 minutes, significantly enhancing charging efficiency. One remarkable feature is the integrated technology within Tesla vehicles, which brings a new level of convenience to long-distance travel. The Trip Planner feature automatically maps out routes that include supercharger stations along the way, accounting for various factors such as driving style, speed, and real-time traffic conditions. This thoughtful addition simplifies the planning process for drivers, ensuring they can focus on the journey instead of fretting over charging logistics. Now here's where things get really interesting. Recently, Tesla has started implementing new strategies. Unique tactics. They struck a game-changing deal by opening up its supercharger network to other electric vehicles equipped with CCS compatibility or NACS adapters. By doing so, Tesla not only boosts convenience for non-Tesla EV drivers, but also solidifies its position as a front-runner in the mission to create a more inclusive charging infrastructure. This bold move tackles one of the most significant barriers to EV adoption: the need for reliable public charging options. By allowing vehicles from other manufacturers to utilize its superchargers, Tesla is paving the way for a more united electric vehicle community. And Tesla isn't stopping there. The company is firmly committed to expanding its supercharger network further while ensuring that high operational standards are maintained. The current uptime for the network stands at an impressive 99.95%, guaranteeing that drivers find chargers available whenever they need them. Furthermore, Tesla's continuous plan to install new stalls reinforces its dedication to improving convenience for all electric vehicle users, not just Tesla owners. And here's a gem. Tesla is leveraging data collection from supercharger usage to continuously enhance its services and infrastructure. By analyzing how and when drivers utilize their chargers, Tesla can optimize the placement of its stations and further enhance efficiency throughout the entire network. It's all about improving the experience and ensuring that Tesla drivers can charge up quickly and effectively. And this is where Elon's genius thinking plats off. You see, this kind of industry needs a sustainable energy source, or provider. We all know how much oil has a grip on the nation's economy and the entire world in its hands. Whoever controls it controls basically manufacturing and any type of work done these days. So Tesla is now trying to be like the new oil tycoon by offering charging stations that are so convenient that you don't even know any of their rivals. That is the plan, my friends. But what was the aftermath of all this? Well, it seems like Tesla has accepted to make an omelet you have to break some eggs. One of the eggs that cracked was General Motors. A stalwart in the automotive industry is feeling the ripples of Tesla's decisions in some pretty significant ways. You see, the CEO, Mary Barra, made it crystal clear. GM doesn't want to jump into a price war with Tesla. During earnings calls, she stood firm, banking on the strength and diversity of GM's product lineup. There was no rush to slash prices in response to Tesla's cuts. They were taking a more cautious, strategic stance. Why? Because they recognize the importance of maintaining brand value and profitability instead of engaging in a reckless price race that could erode their hard-earned market standing. But that was such a mistake. See, as Tesla cuts prices on popular models like the Model 3 and Model Y, GM is suddenly feeling the heat. Think about it. If the biggest player starts making discounts, who are you to worry about your brand perception? Following Tesla, consumers' expectations have shifted dramatically. They saw GM like that. When the most popular brand is priced lower than you need to offer something so much better, right? It is just common sense. So while GM initially held the line, their leadership understands they can't afford to ignore the need to reassess their own pricing strategies. It's not just about technology anymore. It's also about staying relevant in a rapidly evolving market. If GM wants to keep its edge, it has to consider how pricing impacts consumer decisions, especially as more budget-friendly options flood the market. Investors are anxiously watching GM's every move. The company is committed to reassuring shareholders that they can monitor the situation with Tesla without compromising their long-term goals. The messaging from GM has been clear. They are all in on their EV strategy. And after all of this, they clearly need Tesla. So they struck a decision. They now have almost completely lost the charging station market war. Looking forward, GM is doubling down on innovation. Acknowledging Tesla's advancements and formidable presence, GM knows it must elevate its game. Significant investments are being funneled into developing new electric models alongside enhancing existing ones with a focus on performance, range, and cutting-edge technology. They understand that to win over consumers in the EV space, they need to deliver products that truly resonate with what buyers are looking for. But these situations are forcing GM to make big and tough decisions, and it seems like Mary Barra has done it. Now, GM is just making their plan a reality.
What's their plan? Well, they have set goals for the new era of the auto industry. The first one is to streamline their EV offerings just like Tesla did when they faced these challenges. To expand its electric vehicle lineup, GM is gearing up to introduce a staggering 30 new electric models by 2025. These aren't just any models, they will span a wide array of market segments, catering to everyone from budget-conscious buyers looking for affordable entry-level EVs to luxury customers seeking high-end, cutting-edge electric vehicles. This diverse strategy is designed to attract a broad spectrum of consumers and ensure that GM remains a key player in the fiercely competitive EV market. At the heart of this electrification strategy is GM's proprietary Ultium battery technology, a game-changer in vehicle design and performance. This innovative battery platform allows for unprecedented flexibility, enabling GM to produce a variety of EVs across its well-known brands, including Chevrolet, Cadillac, GMC, and Buick. With this technology, GM not only boosts production efficiency, but also significantly lowers costs, positioning the company to scale up its EV production in the face of rising demand. Innovation is the lifeblood of GM's strategy, and they are pouring significant resources into research and development. This commitment extends beyond just battery technology. GM is also making strides in autonomous driving through its subsidiary, Cruise. Their goal is to roll out fully autonomous vehicles that can navigate safely without human oversight. As GM sets its sights on a future dominated by electric vehicles, the boldness of their strategies can't be overstated. Their commitment to innovation, sustainability, and adaptability will define their legacy in the automotive industry. The real question is, will they succeed in reshaping the world of transportation as we know it? Well, they have got a plan. And it is like Elon Musk himself designed it. What does that mean? Let's break it down.
How first principles is saving GM. General Motors is facing a daunting challenge in the electric vehicle market as its share continues to dwindle, while Tesla relentlessly cements its position at the forefront. Despite these challenges, GM isn't sitting idle. The company has committed a massive $27 billion to the development of electric vehicles for their ambitious goal of launching 30 new models by the year 2025. That's a bold move. But the reality isn't exactly rosy. The soaring costs linked to research and development in EV technologies and the construction of necessary infrastructure are putting an enormous strain on GM's financial resources. It's a tough balancing act, especially since the company still has a considerable traditional vehicle manufacturing operation that demands attention and investment. The complexity of transitioning from internal combustion engines to electric models is daunting for GM. It's like trying to turn a huge ship while simultaneously picking up speed. GM needs to juggle its existing operations while ramping up production for electric models. This dual focus poses significant challenges. Operational inefficiencies and resource allocation issues are lurking at every turn. Imagine trying to run a marathon while carrying a backpack full of bricks. That's what GM has been doing. So what's it going to take for GM to climb out of this hole? New strategy. Follow the money. Instead of jumping in just like last time, they are opting to utilize their ability to produce internal combustion engines, hybrids, and electric vehicles simultaneously. GM can align its manufacturing processes with consumer interests while still keeping its eye on the ultimate goal: eliminating all tailpipe emissions from new light-duty vehicles by 2035. And you know what the people currently want: hybrids. At one point, the company had seemingly placed hybrids on the back burner, but now it's gearing up to reintroduce these vehicles back into its lineup. During a crucial investor briefing, CEO Mary Barra indicated this strategic change, emphasizing the significant role plug-in hybrids will play in North America. They're set to meet the rigorous fuel economy regulations that are becoming more prevalent as governments push for cleaner, more efficient transportation options. By reinvesting in hybrid technology, GM aims not only to stay competitive against heavyweights like Ford and Stellantis, who have been proactive in their hybrid and plug-in hybrid offerings, but also to recognize that hybrids serve a meaningful purpose in the broader move towards electrification. For many consumers, hybrids provide a familiar and approachable option during this transitional phase, enabling them to dip their toes into the electric vehicle pool without diving headfirst into something entirely new. Now let's talk numbers. GM is not just bringing back hybrids for nostalgia. There's more to it than that. The company is strategically leveraging revenue generated from hybrid vehicle sales as a financial foundation to support its broader transition to electric vehicles. By reintroducing plug-in hybrids, GM is tapping into the rising consumer demand for fuel-efficient and environmentally responsible options, which isn't just a passing trend, it's becoming a lifestyle choice for many buyers today. The revenues earned from these hybrid models provide a steady stream of income that's critical for sustaining profitability during this transitional period. But maintaining financial health in a rapidly changing market, especially one heavily influenced by a player like Tesla, is no small feat. So how is GM making it work? They are keenly focusing on cost management and operational efficiency, two cornerstones of any successful business strategy. By capitalizing on existing hybrid technology and efficiently integrating production processes, GM is minimizing the development costs associated with launching brand new vehicle platforms. This shrewd approach allows the company to redirect more resources toward research and development focused on EV technologies. In addition to that, the profits generated from hybrid vehicle sales serve a dual purpose: funding the scaling of EV production capabilities and ensuring GM can meet anticipated demand in a market that is anything but static. Relying solely on external financing could jeopardize GM's position, which is why reinvestment is at the core of their strategy. They're creating a robust ecosystem that ensures they can grow and adapt without falling behind. But what do you think? Are they making the right choice? I mean, they are even trying to do the same thing as Tesla when it comes to sales. I am talking about ditching dealerships, but we have already made a detailed video on that. So thanks for watching, and I will see you there.